Thanks for tuning to Real Young Outdoors.
So it's June 6th. It's about 5:45. We are headed to Tradinghouse Creek Reservoir. Kind of interested in this lake. Never been here before. What I've been told is the lake's up a little bit, which is kind of what's going on with all the lakes up here in this region. This is just a small lake on the outside of Waco. So we're gonna go get wacko in Waco here, get some updates when we do. Later. Look at this thing. Absolutely inhaled it. There we go. Small keeper, but keeper nonetheless. Skinny. Skinny fish. Nice little guy right there. Something to start the day. So long, buddy. Nice. Better fish. Yeah, I felt a tick. A little tick, and then it got pretty slack, and I knew I had a fish. Fish wasn't so spawned out. That'd be a nice fish. It's a nicer fish. Okay. These fish are really pale. Really subtle. Just a tick tick. You would think that this cove would probably be loaded with fish.
Now it's time for the Real Young Outdoors Conditions Report. Brought to you by Dino Detailing, mobile car detailing services, serving the Texas Hill Country and the greater San Antonio area. Wow, that was just a random
cast on a whim here. I saw a hump on the graph and I was like, well, I'll cast out in this direction, and here we go. He was not hooked very well. No, no, he was hooked good. Had it in the face. $13. Not a big one, but a fish. Wrong flavor. Yeah, that's a good bass. That was a good bass. That's a better fish. Stay down, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. This is a huge fish. Woo! Holy Jesus, look at the size of this fish, everybody. Wow, I saw this girl jump. That's a new PB right there, that's a new PB. I don't know that this is gonna be big enough. Oh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, you're all here. Okay, 6'11". There we go, everybody. That is 23 inches on the nose, 6 pounds, 11 ounces. Look at the size of that thing. You are the ugliest, most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life.
Now it's time for the Real Young Outdoors Tackle Box. Brought to you by Ditch Pickle Baits. Relish the taste.
About 6.5.
What was it?
The bass.
Oh, hell yeah. I seen it when you picked it up. Man, that's a big fish.
That was a big fish. Well, it happened so fast. I didn't get this one on film, but I got this one. 100% 14. So long, buddy. Whew, what a day. That's a hoo-wee moment right there. Started out relatively strong, got 2 fish by 8 o'clock. Got one on a crankbait, got one on the freestyle rig, and then just dead, died. Wind picked up, went and kept trying to recreate what we were doing, but just couldn't connect. Nothing. Fished another side of the lake, and the wind was just beating us up. Came back to where we started and fished through there, nothing, and then continued on towards the dock, because I'm not gonna lie, I needed to use the restroom. That was originally why I went back towards the launch ramp. That was around 11 o'clock. Got back on the water and thought to myself, you know, Stillhouse. I think back to Stillhouse and all those fish that were stacked up in front of the launch ramp. I just thought, man, I don't know why we can't try that, because there's only 2 ramps on this whole lake and they're right next to each other. So you know, all these tournaments that are going on, all these people are just letting these fish go right there. So I said, I'm gonna start cranking. I saw quite a few shad on the graph, so I just threw a crankbait out real quick, kind of just happenstance, just pitched it out there, bam. Caught number 3. It was only a 13-incher, but hey, that's a keeper. And I said, you know, we might be onto something here. So I just stayed there. I ended up throwing on an older, you know, new stock old Bagley's diving, I think it was a diving B number 2 that I gotten from my dad. It was white with an orange belly, and working that for a little bit, then all of a sudden, boom, ended up catching the big girl, 23 inches. It was 6 pounds 11 ounces. She gave us a run for our money, jumping out of the water. Everybody's looking from the bank, yelling, hooping and hollering. It was pretty cool. That's the biggest fish I've caught in Texas. So then I fished, just kept cranking. I had lost a fish earlier that was probably about 16. It was a nicer fish. And fished some more. Had a like a short strike that I felt. I had a tail slap that I felt, and just nothing. Then finally ended up putting the wacky rig out there and grabbed a 14.5. And then I just started working my way back towards the truck. Hey, look at that. There's the truck. It's just right there.
Thanks for watching Real Young Outdoors. If you like what you just watched, please consider leaving a like or telling us in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button or check out some of these other videos.